The Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway continues to be one of Nigeria's most ambitious projects, stretching across 9 states with active construction ongoing in 5 states presently, promising to reshape trade, tourism, and connectivity along the Atlantic coastline. In today's video, we are zooming in on one of the most fascinating parts of the project, the very first flyover and underpass structure. From its early foundation works in May 2025 to the massive transformation by August and now in September 2025 with nearly 80% completion. We will also explore what this design means for nearby communities and bring you updates from other states where the highway is actively taking shape. Lagos, Ogun, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, and now Ondo State. So sit back and let's dive into the transformation journey. Hi guys, welcome to my channel once again. My name is Golan and today I am back on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Precisely, I was here just about a month ago, or getting to a month ago, which is the first flyover on the coastal highway. There won't be any interchange around here, which means you can connect from the community to the coastal highway. If you are to connect to the coastal highway, from what I am being told, you will have to go back to the Lekki-Epe Expressway. There's another construction ongoing at the Jakonde end, which is where you are going to be joining back to the coastal road. So guys, I will be taking you around this underpass to see the nature of work that has been done here. From what you can see, I can barely tell you about 80% of the job here is done. So guys, come along and let me show you what is presently ongoing right here at New Road Underpass on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Back in May 2025, the site of the first flyover and underpass was still in its infancy. At that stage, the focus was on piling, foundation works, and preparing the substructure. We could clearly see reinforcement cages, heavy-duty equipment, and the early stages of what will become a defining structure on this new highway. Fast forward to August 2025 and the site was almost unrecognizable. The concrete piers had already risen, beams were being installed, and the outline of the flyover and underpass was visible. This was the first time we could really imagine how vehicles will now flow across the structure. Now, as of September 2025, the transformation has been even more dramatic, with nearly 80% of the work completed. The deck slabs are in place, retaining walls are completed, and finishing works are well underway. Vehicles now making use of the flyover and underpass in just about 1 month hours last year. Massive progress has been made, giving us a glimpse of how close this structure is to being fully functional. So guys, I'm presently on the bridge, and what really surprises me is just within a space of weeks, this bridge is almost done. You won't believe it, just within a space of like 3 weeks and this bridge is almost completed. It's just around 80% completed, because from what I can see, what is just left, the major work here is just the paving. And behind me, let me try and turn the camera, you can see work is actually ongoing there as well, and probably the drainages, both for the underpass and on the bridge. That is just the major work left to be done right here. But meanwhile, you have to know this is just a direct bridge. You can connect from the existing community or from the existing road to this bridge. It's just for motorists, it's just for vehicles connecting on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. But here is something interesting. The underpass design isn't just a structural necessity, it serves a crucial purpose for surrounding communities. Instead of the flyover directly connecting neighborhoods to the coastal highway, which it doesn't, the underpass ensures that residents can still cross easily from one side to the other without being cut off. Though residents within the surroundings can't link directly to the highway here, as there is no entry and exit for the residents from the design being constructed and from my observation. This kind of design is being constructed to balance the need of high-speed transit on the highway without disruption from the neighboring communities. For people living and working nearby, this means there will be another entry or exit for them somewhere else, or they make use of the existing Lekki-Epe Expressway to link the underpass to their destination. Because according to the Honorable Minister, the highway is not designed to be a township road, rather it's designed for high-speed transit.
If you are traveling from Ahambelu way, to Lekki Free Zone, then you can use the coastal highway. But if you are coming from the urban sections, from these estates, you can use this thing, but you can use it through the interchange. So once you are the express, it's super highway. So it's not going to be open to public the way they think, because if you allow it to become a township road, then you will see what will happen. Neither you nor me can pass there, So people will be coming, people will be going, and there will be head-on collision, and it will become, to be defeated. So the idea is that if you put your throttle at Ahmad Bello, then you see yourself, whether you are sleeping or you are awake, at Calabar. That is the idea. Yeah.
This first flyover and underpass isn't just about one location, it's a symbol of the scale and pace of this entire project. Its rapid progress shows how much momentum the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway has gathered since construction kicked off in April 2024. It also highlights a key engineering philosophy, balancing speed and scale with community access and connectivity. Because if this project is to serve millions across Nigeria's coastal states, it cannot simply be a high-speed road for long-distance travel. It also has to consider the lives of people who live along the route. And this first structure sets that tone. Now, let's zoom out and take a wider look at the entire project. As of September 2025, active construction is happening in at least 5 states. 1. Lagos State, the birthplace of the project. Section 1, stretching from Ahmadu Bello Way in Victoria Island through Oniru, Marwa and Okwanja, remains the most advanced. We've seen shoreline protection, slope stabilization, and now structural works like this first flyover. Lagos remains the face of the coastal highway. Also, active construction is ongoing at the Section 2, which is from Eleko Junction and cuts into the border communities between Lagos and Ogun states. 2. Ogun State. Moving westwards, Ogun is now fully in play. Construction activities are visible around Odeomi and connecting points where the alignment crosses into Lagos. This section is crucial because it links Lagos with the wider southwest corridor. 3. Ondo State. The newest addition. Recently, fresh images emerged from Ilaje local government showing clearing works at Okepere en route Agerege. This marks Ondo as officially active on the coastal highway map, which is section 4B. For communities here, this development is long awaited and it signals that the project is expanding rapidly beyond Lagos and Ogun. 4. Akwa Ibom State. Over on the eastern side, we have Section 3A and Section 3B. 3B in Akwa Ibom, which continues to see steady clearing and earthworks. This section has been particularly important in connecting with tourist hubs and future industrial corridors. 5. Cross River State. And finally, Cross River State, Section 3A, where clearing, grading and preliminary works are ongoing. This state will eventually play a big role in tying the project to Calabar, which is the end point of the project. Together, these updates show one thing clearly: the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is no longer just a Lagos project. It's spreading across Nigeria's coastal belt with multiple construction ongoing in different states. So, what should we expect next? For the first flyover and underpass, we are looking at full completion in the coming months, possibly before the end of 2025. Once open, it will not only ease highway traffic, but also reassure communities that their needs are not being sidelined. For the wider project, expect even more states to light up with activities as contractors push to keep up with timelines. The expansion into Ondo is proof of that momentum, and soon we might be reporting similar progress in Delta and Bayelsa as the alignment stretches further east. From early pies in May to beams and slab in August, and now a near complete flyover in September, the pace of construction on the Lagos-Calabar Highway has been astonishing. This first flyover and underpass tells us one thing: this project is not only happening, but is happening fast. And with Lagos, Ogun, Ondo, Akwa Ibom and Cross River now all active, the vision of a true coastal superhighway is becoming more and more real. If you've enjoyed this update, make sure to like, share and subscribe so you don't miss the next progress reports, because this is one project we'll be following every step of the way. See you in my next video.